welcome, friends. OG Murphy here with you. We are getting ready to run some D&D. This is our Friday night game, and this is our alternate Friday night game. I have a homebrew world that I have been running for over a year at this point, between three different campaigns now, I guess, and we play that most weeks. But on days where we have players that can't make it for one reason or another, we switch over from playing that to playing a combination of the Dragon of Icefire Peak and the Lost Mine of Phandelver. That's just the cover page because they're cheap stapled together things, and that one is mine's falling apart. But the party right now are in the middle of some of the content for this guy because the Dragon of Icefire Peak is basically just a job board that takes place in the same town as the Mines of Phandelver. So I just put this job board in that town and doubled the amount of content that was in the game. It's also nice because the Lost Mines of Phandelver is a little bit more. Intrigue's not the right word, but you do have to. You got to work a little bit at it to get to some of the answers, whereas the Dragon of Icefire Peak is very much just like, go to the board, pull a job off, go do the job. So there's never any shortage of like, well, what do? We can always go grab a job off the job board. All that to say, we have been playing this game with a fluctuating number of people because this is our alternating campaign. Hello, it is I. Hello, Becky. During my late shift at work. Well, welcome into the late shift. Hashtag the late shift. Hashtag late night crew. Hashtag fucking around at night. We are going to be down technically three players this session. So the two players in the back of the map here, Pablo and Arson, are literally going to mysteriously disappear because their players are not here, and it'll be up to me to figure out what happened to them. So without further ado, we're going to do some character intros and some recap, and then we'll play some games. Hey Becky, what's up? Shelly's not here. Jeremy is also not here. So it's my buddy. It's Joe who plays Reed. He's not playing Reed, but that player is with us. I know. Why even be here? Ow! Ouch! Ow! Not like the rest of us are any good, huh? Chopped liver. That's what we're worth. All right, here we go. Let's go live. All right, I'm live. We're gonna do character intros first, and then recap because that makes more sense. So let's go Discord order. Joe, are you in a good breaking point to intro your character?
Hi, I'm Don Lonson. You know too much already. I'm Don Lonson.
Give us at least a race in a class.
I'm a ranger, half elf.
There you go. I like it. Jennifer, you're up.
Cool beans. Faroth is kind of like a fayish style, like tiefling, kind of goat deer lady. She is a slayer, which is like a combination of a ranger and a rogue. And right now, she does not want to know what's behind that chair.
And last but certainly not least, Andreas, talk about yourself. Well, your character.
Hello, I'm playing Bronze. He is basically a Gimli adjacent dwarf war priest. He's basically collecting money right now in service of his god Angrad, and yeah, he's right next to Don Watson here. Also trying to see what's behind chair number one.
Cool. Then who is doing our recap?
I'll be doing it.
Sweet. Let's hear it.
Okay. So last session we started off with three characters, two of which have been on previously, Don and Pabu, and then a new person, Arson.
Yep.
Arson and Pabu unfortunately could not join us today, but they were coming up the road, and they basically went through what our characters Bronze and Faye had gone through. They came up, they climbed, got up to Axeholm. They saw that the gates were locked, so they climbed up and found a chimney with the rope attached that we had used to go through. Pabu just straight up nose dived in and nearly face planted in a solid stone before catching himself and like sliding down. At which point, Bronze and Faye heard and went into the room to check it out after clearing out some spiders. Shortly after, the other two, Arson and Dawn, had come down the chimney, and it was basically a thing of who's who, introducing characters. Pabu, at which point, we started clearing out some rooms. Pabu had kind of gone on by himself, whereas the rest of us went down a different path, and it was basically 4 people, two groups of people doing the same thing on either side. One group being 4 people, the other group being Pabu. Pabu's taking down a little laundry chute situation carved into the wall, and getting down there and smelling dead corpses, whereas we, on our side, we just went down some stairs, found some ballistas, and then found a hallway, and which once we went down, we encountered some zombies, which we cleared out. Pabu hearing on the other side the sounds of fighting and kind of coming down a different entrance and joining the fight. We cleared them out, and then it was basically a thing of exploring a little bit. We found this main chamber area here, and then went down a hallway. And right now, Faye is exploring this next big main hall that has a throne room, and she's getting some weird vibes here and breathing all around the room. And that's where we're ending off here. And if Pabu and Arson had kind of snuck off, Pabu at first, instead of joining us, and he saw some other stuff, and we don't know where he is right now. And that's the explanation for the players not being there.
Yep. The good old wandered off strategy. And here we are with Fearoth hearing some strange breathing coming from this room and not being able to specifically identify from where. But as she is getting closer to this chair, the sound may or may not be growing louder. She, can't see behind it because of the nature of these steps and the chairs and these posts. And there's also statues. I don't have them marked here, but there are a pair of statues which, whoa, what do we got there? Which
statue.
Oh, it's a statue. Oh, I got you. Yeah. There's one there, and there's one on the other side. Sweet. Then Dawn and Bronze, just for the sake of our players not being there, heard the sounds of receding footsteps and the murmur of conversation in Pabu and Arson's tones of voice. And when they looked over their shoulders to see what was going on, the room was already empty, and they were gone. So Dawn and Bronze are in this kind of central chamber together, and there are these arrow slits cut into either side of the room, which also have giant arrow tips sticking out of them. Fearoth is in the room in front of you, and she's creeping up to the throne. What would 3 of you like to do?
I guess Bronze looking at the arrow slits. He's assuming it's another kill room, in the entrance. You want to get out of here, Don? Who knows what kind of magic fuckery is gonna cause these things to come to life? And I don't want the side of the arrowhead.
Yeah, let's follow Faye.
Yep. Bronze gonna post up here.
Okay.
Faye is gonna do the good old, what do you call those things? The fancy jumping jacks?
Caltrops?
Caltrops.
She's gonna take one because there's something breathing, and I feel like it's behind the chair, and I don't want to look behind the chair. She's gonna take one and kind of throw it over here, and see if anything, if she hears the thing stop breathing, or obviously if something pops out from behind the chair and goes, what?
Right. And Fearoth, pulls another one of these caltrops out and, essentially chucks it 20 feet or so to her left. and Bronze and Dawn and Faye can hear the tink, 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 tink as this thing skates across the stone floor, and the stench of death and decay, which exists in this room as well as most of the rest of the fortress of Axeholm, grows thick, and the breathing stops for just a moment before it starts up again.
Okay. To double check. Okay. The thing on the board said like words. Mm.
The
Where the
players,
ghouls
the players wish,
something the
Becky.
last time?
The players wish it was a pug. I'm sorry. One more time.
Was when we fought those ghouls, were they eating anything?
They, no, I
I
mean,
know they're
not. They were just
but
kind of. They were just kind of wandering. They weren't. They weren't.
okay.
Yeah.
I don't know the rules of like undead and D&D, so I'm like, okay, is this another zombie thingy? Is it a smarter zombie? Faye's gonna look back to Bronze and Dawn, and she's just gonna nod her head, and she's gonna look behind the chair.
Cool.
But like, can she be in like like she is in just like she is in position to beat the shit out if something pops up, she's swinging.
Okay. Uh, then I want to know what Bronze and Dawn are going to do as they watch Fearoth crouch down and begin to slowly ascend the stairs, creeping towards the chair.
As she nods, I'm going to knock 2 arrows.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Bronze is gonna cast what's it called? Detect magic in the that general area.
Yeah, go for it. It's a cone. You can detect magic that way. I need to just double check it. A little thing or two here. Give me just a sec, since this is not my home campaign.
Excuse
Was that a fart, Dave?
No, no. I'm making noises.
I burped.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, ripped in half. You cast Detect Magic in a cone in that direction, and you do get a faint aura of magic on. You can identify it as like an accessory of some kind. You can't tell if it's you don't know exactly what it is, and you can't see anything, but there's something small and slightly magical in your cone somewhere.
I can't tell any. I can't like pinpoint it. I just know it's in the cone.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. You can read Detect Magic to me, and I'll confirm that for you.
Let's see. Let's get the actual description pulled up, not the PC general one.
Yeah, I say I'm looking it up as well. The spell functions as Detect Magic. First round, presence of magical orders. Second round, number of magical orders. Yeah, there's only one. Third round, strength and location of each aura. Yeah, so as long as you're willing to hold this for 15 seconds or more, you could at least get the location of the magical aura, and it is coming from behind the chair.
Tinkerbell?
Okay, so yeah, he would have been holding it, but so I'd know that it's behind the chair.
Yeah.
Bronze basically says like, I'm detecting a magical artifact behind that chair. Watch out.
Looking behind a chair. And if there's some
No, go ahead, Vera.
if there's something, like, can she hold a swing?
Yeah, that's what I assume you're doing. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, she's holding a punch to whatever is. I don't care if it's freaking Tinkerbell. She's hitting it.
Then Fearoth creeps up the steps. Dawn has 2 arrows knocked. Bronze has detected Magic, get out of here. What are you? Stop. Go away. Be gone. Have at thee. Okay.
What was
Feyroth
that?
is creeping. It was
Wait,
like
I think I was on mute. I wanted to rotate slightly.
rotate. So what does that mean?
If that, I want to move here.
Okay, perfect.
What were you yelling at?
Me?
Oh no, it was like a pop up that came up in the window in the bottom right hand corner. It's the Windows interface for like the weather and the news and shit like that. I just like hovered over it too long in the corner and it popped up. Sexy singles near me. Only fans, only the coolest breezes. Like big industrial fans. That's the joke. But Feyroth creeps up these steps and draws near to the throne, and the breathing grows louder and the stench grows stronger. And she has what weapon does she have ready?
Her fucking fist.
And with balled fist, elbow cocked, she's creeping up these steps. She peeks around the corner and makes eye contact with another one of these ghouls. And this one is larger, more fleshy, and has a distinctive ridge going across his forehead. And out of the top of that ridge, you can see just the very tips of a jeweled crown, like embedded in its skull, basically. And it lurches out at you to attack you, but you can take your attack first, which you have had readied. Make your unarmed attack against the Mr. Man.
Okay. Excuse me, I'm eating my cracker. Okay. Let's see what I got.
Click your taskbar.
You wouldn't sucker punch a short king, would you?
Faye has had to resist kicking your ass. She's gonna punch this thing. Wait, how do you know it's a short king?
Ridge, I'm assuming it's a dwarf.
Oh, true. Okay, let me see. Oh, that was the wrong thing. Okay. Does a 17 hit?
That's a great question. That's a great one. That's a good one. Oh yeah, it does.
Okay, and then the other one. 1, 2. That's gonna be a 9.
Okay. For 9, Dim Dam, thank you, ma'am. Let me go ahead and get my trusty dusty note cards up here, my high-tech tracking mechanisms. That was 8 or 9?
9.
9. He is wounded. And then I need initiative orders from everybody as this creature lets out a loud shriek which echoes off of the halls in this room. And you feel a rumble coming from the east side of the room. And soot begins to, like puffs of soot begin to appear out of the bottom of the chimney in the corner. And you hear the sounds of claws against stone. And something is moving down the chimney towards you. And I'll take your initiative orders.
Do I get my 2 shots off before I have to roll initiative or no? That's up to you entirely.
No, yeah, Feyroth got that. You guys got one, and Feyroth was the one because it's still technically behind the chair. You don't even have a shot on it yet right now. I don't think. Well, I guess you do because you moved, but he's on the other side of the chair. Yeah. Tell you what, I'll give him to you, but he's got full cover. That's what I'll do. That'll be the compromise.
Okay. What is that? A percentage die?
It's just you roll your attacks. Even if your attacks hit, there's a 50% chance that they miss.
Okay. That's an 18.
That hits.
For the first one.
Yep.
13 for the second one.
Dawn 13 does not hit. and
Okay.
the
Odds or evens?
about to say it's lows versus highs, and you only got up to a 5 on the D10, and you needed a 6, sir. So cover. So you fire off your arrows, and both of them clang off of the throne itself, and you are unable to make a direct shot on the man.
Reloading.
You hear you just hear Braun say like, now if that was elven craftsmanship, those would have gone straight through.
Well, is there any of that lying around? Ooh, but I did roll good on my initiative, so that's good.
Yeah,
19 for me.
19 for Dawn. Faye?
21.
Bronze?
16.
And what did I get? Oh, interesting. Okay, so Feyroth, you get to start us off. You've got this wounded, strange, ghoulish creature with tough ridges on his forehead. What are you gonna do? What's up?
Okay. Is he still behind the chair, or is he more like over here?
I mean, he's in the square behind the chair, but he's like, yeah, he's on that side of the chair because he's lashing out at you.
Okay, could she take a shot at him without getting an attack of opportunity, or no?
No, because you're still adjacent to him. The squares are next to each other.
Okay, what if she like took a step back?
Then she provokes an attack of opportunity for stepping out of his range. The only way to not provoke one is to disengage and step away and take your attack on your next turn.
Okay. I'm just gonna. I will take one step back and take the allow him to do the attack of opportunity and then shoot him.
Sounds great.
Boop.
That is a 17 to hit.
Does not hit.
Sweet. Then you are Gucci. Take your shots.
Okay. And then she's gonna also do the whole with the what's it called? The Slayer thingy we talked about. Does it have to be done before I do my attack or no?
Did you
Initiating.
say it was an immediate action? Or was
Yeah.
that something else?
It's your character sheet.
It's an immediate action. That's why I'm wondering.
Yeah, if it's an immediate, then that's then you're good. Then you can do it. Yeah, as part of your deal.
That's why I wanted to check. I don't know these terms. Okay. I'll do the immediate action and thingy, and then with the deadly aim and rapid shot.
Cool. Take them.
The combo thingy, whatever. Okay. Put my dice roller. And then what do I gotta add? Okay. Both. Bonus -2. First one's going to be a 29.
Hits.
Second one is going to be an 18.
Also hits.
Woo! And what do I get to add? Okay. Roll. I add 6 to whatever I get. Come on, dice, baby. Okay, and a 1. That's gonna be a 15.
15 damage is enough to bloody him.
Woo! And then, could she do, like, the picture don't look like a ghoul. Can she see, like, do, like, a perception check or something, or, like, a, some type of a knowledge check to see what the fuck this thing is?
It's a ghoul. I'm just using a different... I'm specifically indicating it with a different picture.
Oh, can I see if it's a dwarf? Like a dwarf ghoul? Because I know Andreas said he thought it might be a dwarf.
Yeah, it is definitely the size of a dwarf. 100%.
Okay. Okay, cool beans. I'm good then.
Then... Dawn is up.
2 attacks, baby.
Hashtag short king.
Still
Hashtag short kings.
There's a 23 for the first one.
That nails him.
17 for the second one.
Wait, but you're not repositioning? You're staying right where you are?
Yes.
Okay. He's still behind the chair. He still gets a chance to cover.
Oh, there's the chair. What about here?
Did you move?
Yeah. Will I have a shot here?
You'll have a shot there, but he gets an attack of opportunity on you for taking a ranged attack in an adjacent
Hang on,
square.
I think I have a feat for that.
If you have a feat for that, then he doesn't, and you're super good.
See, there's point blank shot. That is not it. Stabbing shot when adjacent. When adjacent to an opponent and making a full attack action with a longbow or a short bow, you may choose to make a melee attack against that opponent with a drawn arrow rather than firing it. If the attack hits, whether or not it does damage to your target is pushed 5 feet away from you. I take a -2 penalty. So the first one would have been 21, second one would have been 15.
Got you. So he still gets an attack of opportunity. It just sounds like if you land the attack, you physically push him away.
Push him back 5 feet.
Yeah, that's cool.
From the sounds of it, sounds like he's doing. Sorry.
Would that pin him to the wall?
No, it would push him up against the statue, though, and move him into this square.
Okay, yeah. Well, we'll do that.
Cool. Then that hits for sure. What was the second attack?
15.
15 also hits. So go ahead and roll your damage twice. He rolled a 2 on his attack of opportunity anyway, so that's
12.
So you're super golden. 12.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this guy is not doing so great. Oh yeah, tiny text. DD, Death Store.
Cool. And I'm done.
Sick.
Actually, no. Sorry. I want to do a perception check. Is there anything else? That's, the chimney. The chimney.
That's over here.
Is there something that has fallen down the chimney yet, or is how close does it sound like it's coming from down? How close does it sound?
Yeah, go ahead and roll your perception check for that.
Make sure I have my perception check stat correct. That is an 18.
That's an 18. There are more than just a few creatures
Sure.
moving down the chimney quickly right now.
Bronze to the chimney. We got this one.
All right. I got something in mind.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Cool. Because it is the bad guy's turn, and we're about to have a fucking clown car situation all up in here. Because these bitches are popping out of here like hotcakes.
Are they also short kings?
Half of them at least are, yes. All right, 5 of these fuckers pop out of the chimney and just scamper towards the first things they can see. So 2 of them line up on Dawn, 2 of them line up on Bronze. This one scampers over to be between Faye and Dawn. And they don't get any attacks because they move down the chimney and towards you guys. But there's a fuck ton of ghouls all up in this bitch now. Bronze, you're up, friend.
See, in the channel energy, I'm just reading the thing on that, just to double check, make sure I don't miss anything. All right, he is going to a wave of energy.
Nice.
Okay. They're undead, so healing damage is going to damage them. Would it also heal us?
No.
At the same time, or is it like you have to choose? whether it's
You
bad
have to
damage.
choose.
Are you casting it offensively or defensively, friend?
Hook him up.
That's easy. We haven't even taken damage yet.
Well, no, because it's like it's used to heal but if you heal undead, doesn't that damage them?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. These are undead, right?
As far as Bronze knows,
Would I be able to roll on that?
they stink like death. It's pretty obvious that they are undead.
Okay.
I just try
Okay.
not to give you guys definitive answers as a general practice.
All right. I'm gonna use it to heal damage because bronze is a little worse for wear at the moment. It's gonna be 2d6. I want to say for damage, and I want to say
what's
it's
your radius?
30 feet.
You should.
That'll catch everybody.
You're level 6, right? It should be 3d6.
At the moment it's 2d6.
He's not a cleric, not a paladin.
Oh, I
Or
see.
war priest, yeah.
War priest, excuse me, yeah. But yeah, I think that I think that might catch everybody because it just pops out from you, and I think that you're good because I think you just pick your targets, and so I think you just also target the undead for your healing, and you just hit everybody. But again, I don't know if Faye or Dawn have taken any damage in the previous room or not.
I've taken 15
Okay.
from the spell.
Dawn, how are you doing?
I'm
No, you're
good.
good?
I'm full.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna. Yeah, I think it's gonna hit everybody. So just roll your dice, and it'll hurt the bad guys and help the good guys.
And let's just hope I don't roll once. Okay, that's a 5 for 1.
Oh, there you go.
And a 4. Okay, so let's see. That's 9 damage to all of them, unless they do I want to say it's a DC 16 save. Just half it, maybe.
Okay.
I'll double check that.
You're good. I'll find 60-20. Or 5D. No, yeah, 60-20. And one of them's even bigger than the rest of them, so that'll be for Mr. Man.
Yeah. Will saving throw to half the damage, DC 16.
Oh, ghouls count. The ghouls are undead too.
They're
I
zombies.
didn't know if they were technically something different.
They are.
That's what I was asking. I didn't want to heal everyone up.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Super crazy statistically low rolls on my side. One of these ghouls saves, everyone else takes the full 8, which will...
It was 9.
9, which will wound
Yes.
them all. So every single one of them is wounded. One of them not as wounded as the rest. And I'm going to put the W- to represent that one.
You want to ask how's the Goblin King doing? Because he's in range too.
Oh, he is range too, didn't he? And that was 9
Yeah.
damage?
Yes.
Oh, you got him, bud.
Oh yeah.
Why don't you narrate that to us?
Again, like when he was doing this, it's like sparks coming out of it, and I imagine it's a kind of like a Ark of the Covenant situation. It just kind of melts away.
I love it. Oh, damn, I can't. I love it. Then, yeah, Feoroth feels better. Bronze feels better. All the undead, parts of their skin begin to slough off. In his instance, his everything melts and sloughs off. And that's a great use of your turn. It's a lot of damage out there, bud. Anything else you want to do?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Then brings us back to the top. Feoroth, you got a different bad guy all up in your grill.
Okay. I have a question about rapid shot.
Yep.
Because, many shot says, you can take multiple shots on a single target.
Right.
Rapid shot doesn't specify, and I looked at the Pathfinder site, and it doesn't specify. If I use it, can I shoot 2 of these guys?
You can. I think the way the rapid shot works is if you already have 2 attacks, you get to make a third attack, but you take that one at a -2, right? Isn't that what we did with
Yeah, it
Galfast?
that's what we do with Galfast. He just hasn't fought a whole lot of different targets yet, so he hasn't had a chance to worry about that. Yeah, I think that you can use different targets with that, so I think you're all right.
Okay, then since this guy's gone, I'm going to go on use my Slayer instincts on this guy.
Okay.
And I'll do one shot on him and then a second shot on this guy, but without the Slayer stuff.
Okay, cool.
Combo, whatever. Okay. Where are my dice? First one's a nat 20.
That hits. That crits. Roll your second attack against the other guy. Get your attacks out of the way first, then we'll roll damage.
Yeah, hold on. I'm going to be a 15.
It's 15. It's going to hit. He's going to roll his attack of opportunity. No, I dropped a dice. It fell. He only rolled a 5 anyway. Stupid ghoul. Fuck, I'll have to go find it later. Yeah, so you're good. Now go ahead and roll that first damage, double the number on the dice because you crit, and then the second one will just be a regular attack.
1, 2, 3, 4, and then 22 for the first one.
That's a lot.
Yeah, and then the second one, 7.
That's enough to kill the first one in whichever way you like, and bloody the second.
I feel like, when everything was going like Ark of the Covenant, they kind of looked over at their glowing short king, and it's like the whole like mouth was wide open staring, and it just as it turned back, just right through the mouth, just sloshed off. Its head is completely knocked off. The arrow has taken it with it.
Cool.
Nice.
Love it. And the head and the arrow whiz past Dawn and the other ghoul, all up in his grill.
Okay. Can I do a movement as well?
You can, and this guy's already taken his attack of opportunity, so you will get away with scot-free, essentially.
Okay. That'll be it.
Great. Then, Dawn, you're up. You got some dudes around you.
Cool. I want to do my rapid shot, or not my rapid shot. I want to do my 2 shots, but I want to do the, what is it called again? The thing I did last time where I push him back.
Okay, sounds great. They're going to get attacks of opportunity. Just want to make sure that's clear.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Go. Give it a go.
Okay, so that is a 17 on the first one.
Hits.
16 on the second one.
Also hits. Roll your damage.
7, 8.
7 will kill the one that was bloodied. 8 will bloody the one that was wounded.
Okay. And he gets pushed back 5 feet, which would be, I guess, if I shot at him, it would put him there. Yeah.
Yeah. I did. One of them did get a dirty 20 on their attack of opportunity, though. Just as a heads up.
That hits.
Then the other one got an 8, which I'm assuming does not hit.
That does not hit. No.
I need a con save from you, friend.
A con save?
A con save.
That's a 10.
That's a 10. Whew.
Do I not save?
You do not save.
Unfortunately.
So you, my friend, are going to take a whopping 6 slashing damage. And where this creature scraped you, you're going to watch your arm immediately start to blacken and darken, and you feel like every muscle in your body tense up all simultaneously. You're gripping your bow so hard that your knuckles have gone white. and you're gritting your teeth together against your will. And you, sir, are paralyzed. You will get a chance to save at the start of every one of your turns. If you make your save, you get to take your turn. If you don't make your save, you're just paralyzed and stuck, friend.
He got me.
He says through gritted teeth.
And I'll be done.
Great. Then, oh, hey, that brings us to them.
Oh, cool.
I don't think that you don't have like any negatives against your AC. You're still as hard to hit as you are to hit, but you are just unable to move.
Okay.
Yeah, ghouls are dumb. He doesn't care that you just pushed him back. He's walking up. He's taking another attack. That's another dirty 20 to hit. You don't have to worry about a save because you're good. You're already there. But that's 5 slashing damage. The 2 on bronze. Taking some little tickly attacks. Wow, that is a 3 and a 6 on the die. Neither one of those are going to hit. And so you're super golden. That's it for them. And we're up to you, Bronze. It's your turn. What do you want to do?
You doing good over there, Don?
I didn't hear no bell.
All right, I'm gonna keep these on me. You know, undead stuff doesn't work as well on me, so I think I should be fine. And he is gonna power attack.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is.
With W here, right? So let's see.
I'm about to say they're identical damage, so it's dealer's choice.
Okay, good. Over 20, 24 to hit.
Yeah. Yes. Hits.
Okay, so let's see. 1d, and I want to say it was a +6 or it was a +6 instead of a +4 because he's two-handing it.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
12, 15 damage.
15 damage. Yeah, destroys him. Gone. Obliterated. Kablamo.
The minimum I can do with power attacking if I hit it is 13 damage. I rolled a 3.
Wow, that's still yep, yep, that's great.
But yeah, he basically swings that one, knocks it, hits the door, like falls, and kind of opens it a little bit, and he's turning to the next one.
Cool, love it. As you've got dead ghouls splattered all up against the doors to the death chamber you just walked through. Anything else, Bronze?
He's just gonna be looking, see if there's any more ghouls coming around.
Yeah, the fireplace seems to have quieted. There is a hallway here and a set of doors here, but for now, there appears to be no movement through either of them.
Okay, that'll be it for him
then. Then Feyroth, we're back to the top with you.
She's gonna take she's gonna do the double shot thing that she did last time and study Mr. Bloodied in this case.
Okay, cool.
22 for the first one to hit. And let's see, for the second, what do I add? And that's going to be a 16 for the second one to hit.
Also hits.
Okay. And then for the damage on the first one, that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, plus 2, 1, 2, 13 on the Mr. Bloodied.
Cool.
And then, where is it? There's it goes. And then that's going to be for number 2, that's going to be a 10.
10. And that was on were those both on the bloodied guy?
No. The first one was on Mr. Bloody. The second one, number 10, was on W.
Got you. And that will bring him to the bloodied state, but not quite take him down.
Faye's gonna maybe can she move again?
Did you take a full? Did you take a full attack action or just single attack action?
Think it would be considered full attack. I'm not sure.
Then you are
Free
stuck in
5.
place. You can take a free 5 is what you can take. Yeah.
Oh, I'm good then. Never mind.
Then Dawn, you're up, friend. You've got nothing but corpses in front of you now.
I have to save.
Oh, you have to save. Excuse me. You're paralyzed. There's nothing bad in front of you, but you can't move. That would be a problem, admittedly, a little bit, kind
That
of.
is a 13.
That is a 13 does save. A 10 didn't. 13 does. I'll let you guess what the DC was.
13.
and you may not take your turn.
I'm gonna take one shot at him, and if it misses, take one shot at him. Sorry, did you hear me?
No.
One shot at him, and if it misses, I'm gonna take a second.
I mean, he's the only guy left standing, so you might as well take them both at him.
Oh, okay. That is a 17.
Hits.
And that's 11.
Misses. Wow, I think it's the first miss of the whole night. No, second miss of the whole night. Either way, that first one does hit. So roll your damage.
6.
6 will take him right down to death's door.
Cool. I'm done.
Cool. Then that brings us to them. He's right here on bronze. He's gonna take a swiggity swing on bronze. That's an 18 to hit.
Let's see. That does hit. Let's see.
Do you have some shenanigans? Some clash shenanigans?
Yeah, but it's gonna be for the roll of whether he gets poisoned or not. I don't think it's anything for AC.
Okay, sweet. Then I'll roll the damage like normal, but you need to roll me a con save, please. That's 7 slashing damage.
25 to save.
That saves so hard that I don't even think it registers for bronze that anything wrong happens. Like he's so unfazed by it, he doesn't even realize that he overcame anything in the first place. It's just he's just naturally inherently not immune, but might as well be.
He gets like slashed in the arm, and he notices that he gets hit by it, and he just flecks it, and the poison just squirts out.
Like a can of Popeye spinach, just right on out of there. That sounds like my paladin. Lol. Most of her saves have double-digit modifiers. Yeah, they're only level 6 too. At level 13 or whatever you guys are, I'm sure that those saves are. I'm sure it's very difficult to get you guys to anything. But a good DM will also throw stuff at you that's like, oh, you failed your save against this Medusa? Great, you're turning to stone. High stakes stuff. That's what I do against level 13 party. I've got a whole list of bad guys that I'm just waiting to get a party into double digits that I can start throwing at people.
What?
What?
Huh?
Huh? I don't know.
What?
Becky and I are having a conversation. Butt out, guys. Gosh. That's it for the that's it for the bad guys. Bronze, you're up, bud. Finish him off.
He's squeezed the poison out, and he's basically going to return the favor here.
All right. This is a private combo being streamed on the internet. Very private.
If this was max, he would have credited. That's a 19.
Oof.
Plus the 6. So let's see. Let's roll that. Let's roll that D8.
Roll that damage. I'm sure you're gonna.
Almost minimum. 14.
14 is still more than enough, sir. Why don't you tell us how this combat finishes off for us?
He basically swings out the arm and just tears it clean off and just pushes him back with the hammerhead, and he falls over,
tripping over the corpse of his other dude, and they both fall into a slump of gnarled, rotting limbs. And congratulations, you guys are in free action.
You said that these guys, they came from this chimney?
Yep, correct.
Okay. Faye's gonna No, we'll loot the corpse first. I guess who wants loot and privileges?
I'm gonna loot these fuckers in front of me.
Say Bronze is gonna. Only thing is, I just want to make sure that like crown isn't like cursed or anything. Would
Loot
detect
is
magic tell me that?
cool.
Detect magic would not tell you that.
Dang.
I don't think so anyway.
In the meantime, Faye is gonna like do a body search on our short throne king.
And I'm searching the 3 dudes in front of me.
Okay, sounds great. I will take either charisma or survival checks from you guys.
Faye
Ooh,
a 27
yeah.
in survival.
A 27?
26.
26. On the...
I got a 27.
on 27, great. Then Dawn's is easier. Dawn finds... Let me see here. That was a 27. So if I was going by 5... 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Wow, cool. Dawn finds like 40 golds worth of loose gold on these guys. Faye finds 5 platinum on this guy. She finds a ring, a signet ring with a family crest embedded in it, and she sees these gems coming off the top of this guy's head, but his skin has literally like overgrown over this crown, and it will not be easily removed.
Could she try to like shimmy a dagger in there?
Yeah, I mean, you can just carve this thing right off his dome if you want.
Yeah.
Just take his head.
She's just gonna carve it.
Cool.
Carve him like a turkey.
Yeah, and she starts like poking her dagger down his temple, and it's like clink, 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 as her dagger finds wet, soft skull, and she starts like working it up and down. And there's like kind of a sick slurping, crunching sound as she like shimmies her dagger up and down around the rim, and this like brackish gray blood is like running down the blade, dripping onto the ground over her like fingers and up to her elbow, and she's just like continuing to work this thing free, and eventually with a disgusting like fleshy rip ends up pulling this thing off this guy's head, still with a ring of skin around it. Like it's still a skin colored crown and not a crown colored crown, because you've just like removed it from the head, but there's basically like a headband around the goblin king, the dwarven ghoul king, which is just missing skin. Like you can see like exposed brain and shit. It's pretty gross.
Faye's gonna take it and kind of hold it up to Bronze and be like, "Does this mean anything in your culture?"
Would this mean anything aside from this being the ruler of Axeholm?
That's all that would be obvious as of now. Yeah.
Okay, Faye's is gonna put it away and we'll clean it up later. But
Well, I think Bronze actually answered you.
Yeah, I know. That's Faye's like, okay, cool. She's just gonna put the crown away.
So I guess my question is: are you holding the crown out to Bronze and asking him if it means anything to him, or are you cleaning it up and putting it away? Because I didn't hear. I thought Andreas was asking me, the DM, if it.
I thought Andreas.
I was asking the DM, but if it is just that's all we can tell right now, then that's all we can tell right now. Bronze. That's what Bronze would have said.
Cool, perfect. Just want to make sure you had the chance to respond.
Just the only thing for flavor wise is Bronze gonna mutter a quick prayer over the dwarven corpses, but that's it.
Okay, cool, love it.
Made all pina coladas in heaven.
Yeah.
But they came down from here, right?
They came down from there. That's the chimney, right? And as a reminder, there's this open hallway with stairs, the set of double doors behind you, and then the set of doors you came through, and then a single door here and a single door here.
Faye's gonna look at Bronze then, and Dawn's is like, well, ghouls came from up here, so we might want to head upstairs, see maybe if there's more ghouls towards the Banshee.
Bron's gonna say I'd rather clear out the floor. That way there's no more pockets of ghouls that can come up behind us.
I'd rather kill the Banshee, because that's the job. Plus, and he's like, Faye's gonna ask Bron something. Could a Banshee be resurrecting them? Like, could this be the Banshee's undead army?
I guess this is the type of role that I need to do.
It's a knowledge check of whatever flavor you want to pitch me.
Dungeoneering?
Religion, because I do not have dungeoneering.
Maybe, yeah, I could see
If there's like folklore about banshees and stuff.
Spiritual in nature.
Sure, I'll take a religion check.
It's not going to do very good. It's going to be a total of 9. Rolled really low.
You are uncertain if it strikes Bronze as a possibility, but he doesn't know if this is just an evil place, if she has evil energy that she gives off that corrupts things, if, as Faye is suggesting, it's a more specific targeted army that she's purposefully raising. There are too many possibilities to distinctly pin one down, but what Feyaroth has laid out is one of the possibilities.
Yeah, that's I was going to say, like, I'm not, my mind's failing me at the moment, but it could be. It could also be a number of other things.
With Faye's going to be like, well, then there's kind of like 2 options. We either have to clear out all the ghouls, or we kill the Banshee. We kill the Banshee, and there's a chance, yeah, it does nothing, and we still have to clear out all the ghouls. But there's also another chance that we just kill her, and we don't have to deal with that. I would rather just take that, because it's either we kill her and we have to deal with the ghouls, or like we were going to do anyway, or we don't have to deal with a bunch of ghouls anymore, because this is getting a bit ridiculous. They're coming out of chimneys, Bronze. Chimneys.
Yeah, we can try and kill the Banshee. That's fine with me.
And it's like,
Sure.
Faye's gonna look at Bronze as like, you can do that glowy thing, right?
Once more. Fuck it, let's go for the Banshee.
Let's do this.
Let's live a little. Unlike these guys, am I right?
But Faye's gonna brig nose pinch, and it's like, Jesus Christ, and she's gonna clop her way up these stairs. Clop, 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 clop.
Clop, clop, clop. Bronze?
He's gonna follow along.
And Dawn?
I am following behind as well.
Then we've got Faye, Bronze, and Dawn coming up the stairs.
Faye?
To a hallway.
Once we get to like the top of the stairs and see the hallway, she will roll into stealth.
Okay.
I don't know how good that's going to be against a ghost, but you never know. Maybe it won't see us. Okay. I add a 16 to what I get. That's going to be a 26.
Okay, great.
We're just going to slowly walk down the hall. 1 5-foot step at a time.
Is there anything in particular Bronze and Dawn want to do?
I'm looking around to see if there's like any traces of anything that's been moving through here, whether it be footsteps, scrapes on the wall, just kind of looking around for clues like that.
Okay, great. Go ahead and give it a search. Survival roll.
Okay.
gonna be a weird question. Y'all like Outback Steakhouse?
Who doesn't like
It's a
Outback
nat
Steakhouse?
1 for a
Be-
final of 10.
For a final of 10, the hallway is largely undisturbed, and the reason for that becomes obvious to you as you know, as your eyes raise across the hallway, because you're looking, initially right at your own feet, and then you're going out in 5-foot increments, scanning out. And as you're scanning farther and farther down the hallway, there is some movement which catches your eye, which is obvious to all three of you as
Fuck.
the luminous, wispy form of a female elf floats in the dusty hallway before you, its face wreathed in a tangle of gossamer hair, its body clad in spectral rags that flutter around it. The apparition's face becomes a mask of rage as it screams in a shrill voice at all of you. Get out of my house!
What'd it say?
Get out of my house.
Oh.
We're just doing some house cleaning.
You said she elven, right?
Yep.
Oh, thank God. Faye's gonna say, because I'm assuming this is the elven emissary. If it's not, we're fucked. She's gonna just be like, we are reinforcements from the Elven Kingdom. We are here to help you. How can we help you in Elven? 'Cause thank God I have it. Oh, I didn't think I did.
She points to
Fly her way
Bronze
through.
and says, "Lies!" And begins to move towards you. I need initiative rolls out of everybody. And that was lies.
What did she say?
That was lies. Lies. Lies, as she points at Bronze.
Yeah. Oh, you dwarven ass. Anyway.
Guys, I think she might be a bit racist.
She's probably a bit racist. You don't say. Faye rolled a 21.
Oh, heyo. 19.
Same as last time. Both of you got the same. Bronze improved by 1, and you guys got the exact same rolls as last time. That's hella funny. We should have just kept them and rolled them over.
Oh. Look,
I'm gonna let these dogs in really fast.
do y'all's recommend Outback Steakhouse? Is it good?
To like eat it?
Yeah, to eat at. I have to figure out where I'm having my 21st birthday.
Brewbakers.
That's a good place too.
Huh?
It's a place in Visalia. They brew their own beer, and they've got like pub food,
I'll look into it.
But Outback is good. That's a good celebratory place.
And go to Outback with me, Daniel, and Cass for a 21st birthday party.
Yeah.
Outback Steakhouse, baby. Daniel said the mac and cheese bites are delicious.
Nice.
And that's what's intrigued me.
Becky says also Outback is fine? ? It's very Applebee's-esque. Yeah, it's like if Applebee's were a steakhouse. Is a good way to describe that. Yeah.
I want to be able to drink a cocktail and eat a steak.
Outback's a good place for that.
Yeah. Because we went to the good, but not as good as I remember.
Yeah, and Jennifer is the baby of the group. She's turning 21. Everyone else is 21 already or up. We range from 21. We basically range from early 20s to mid 30s in our total spectrum here of ages.
I'm 20 right now, and Andreas is 21. We're the babies. The wee lads.
I have been aged greatly. Ha ha! But hold on, give me a second, guys. I gotta find. Do I have a token for a banshee? I don't know if I do.
Which alcohols do not burn? Tyranny let me drink a margarita and it burned, and I didn't like it.
Beer and wine are the only alcohols that don't burn. Everything else.
But there was
burns.
a specific burning, as in it makes your chest feel warm.
I think it's because it's a high alcohol content.
Shit. I will say this, Dave. If you go to El Nuevo, dude.
Lol, tequila.
Dude, they had the because it was her birthday and it was her 22nd birthday, so she got a like margarita of some sort and a pina colada, and like we all
Did
got
she
little
get
sippy
one
sips,
for each hand? No, I'm sorry.
basically. And she was drinking it, and she was like, "Oh shit." They put a lot. Like, she was having to stop because she was finding alcohol bubbles where there was just a whole bunch. And I did not realize El Nuevo went hard when it came to their drinks. Like, you definitely get what you pay for.
Oof.
Fuck yeah. Okay. So, you guys, come up this thing. Feyroth tries to reason with it. It, responds with lies, and then it, in the same way that, Feyroth had something prepped for the last combat, it also has something prepped. And I need everybody to make me a wisdom saving throw. A will save.
Will save? Is that what you said?
That's
or
a will
wisdom?
save. That's right.
16.
Saves.
Ooh, 21.
Saves.
Let me see. 1, 2. Also 16.
16 saves. So then you guys don't know what would have happened had you not saved, but you felt a gripping fear start to take over your bodies and the blood drain from the top of your skull down to your feet. But each of you manages to retain your own agency in the face of this adversity. And Feyroth, you can start us off again.
Okay.
Is that a fear effect?
That is a fear
I
effect.
get a plus
It would have
two.
been a fear
Okay.
effect. Yeah.
All right,
I
what
get
do
extra plus 2
I
against that.
do? Oh, shit. This is a ghost.
Where
Nope.
are we?
Could Faye make a quick knowledge, like dungeoneering or something, to be like, can she even shoot a ghost?
Go ahead and roll me that dungeoneering check.
Because, like, I feel like, because you were describing her form, and I realized, can we even shoot this dude? She is a ghost. She a ghost.
I have one trick up my sleeve, and if it doesn't work, we're fucked. We need to run.
Hold on, calculator. I rolled good. 19 plus 12 is a 31.
So you would know that these creatures are straight up immune to necrotic things, duh. And also straight up immune to poison, duh. But that these things are also highly resistant to a number of different damage types, including most physical damage, and that you have never encountered one before, but they aren't, they aren't werewolf or vampire territory where they can only be killed by a stake through the heart or only be killed by a silver bullet. But they will be, but non-magical means especially will be a difficult way to fell this monster.
Okay.
You said non-magical means?
Yeah,
Does gravity bow count as magical?
it's a good question. And either way, this is knowledge in Feoros' head that she has said nothing about.
Yeah.
Oh.
Faye is gonna, because it's always free to talk, right?
Correct. And it's your turn anyway.
Yeah, okay. Faye's is basically gonna be like, she's a ghost. She's gonna be hard to hit. And, she's gonna look at Bronze and is like, be ready and let me see what I could possibly do. That would be like, okay.
Bronze asks, like, how's healing go for her?
If it's magic, you have at least a chance, and she's going to just try to shoot it and see what happens.
Cool. Give it a go.
Okay. She will do the studied target on this lady,
Okay.
and just do the many shots, so she'll shoot at her twice in one go. So let me see. Dice roll. Does a 31 hit?
A 31 does hit.
Okay. And then let me see what I roll. Okay. Okay. See. 1, 2, 3, 4. 14.
Sounds good. And you take a shot at this thing, and you watch your arrows sail straight through it. But you also notice that those ethereal rags that are flipping around her body seem to be like affected by the momentum of your arrow, and you can tell that it, by the way that she clasps her chest where your arrow went straight through her, and the way that the rags and her clothes move out of the arrow's way, you can tell that it did have an impact on her, but nowhere near the impact that it would have on a living being.
Okay. With that face, it's gonna kind of look at Dawn. It's like, we can shoot her for something, I don't know what, and it's like, use your magic, and she's gonna like just kind of try to get over to you. Yeah, her 5 foot, she'll go right here.
Cool. Then if she's done,
yeah, she done.
Dawn is up and Bronze is on deck. Batty rolled super bad on initiative.
I have been scouring, and I don't have a whole lot that I can do here.
I think I have a.
So.
Do your magic.
I don't have a lot of magic that can work in this situation.
Oh.
But
I got
do. DM question. I have a feat called Shadow Strike, and it says you can deal precision damage, such as sneak attack damage, against targets with concealment, but not total concealment. You wouldn't give that to me here, right?
Nah, doesn't apply.
Okay. Well, fuck it. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna cast Gravity Bow.
Okay, great.
And then I'm going to take. Do I get to take 2 shots or just 1 shot now? Because casting Gravity Bow is a standard action.
No, you don't get to take any shots. Then that's your standard action. And next turn, it's an effect, but you get 1 standard action in a turn, which you can either use to attack with your bow or to cast a spell.
Okay, you got it.
Yeah, Becky, these guys are such a hard-ass DM. There's just, it's such a hard time for them. Go ahead, Don.
Not like he offered to write us a Powerpuff Girl, like.
Yeah, I'm done. Don is done.
Not moving.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know where we're at.
Oh, we're over here
on the second map.
We're on the.
We went upstairs.
How do I get? Oh, I see.
We're in the corner.
I will move there.
Great. All right,
so
Bronze.
I have a little bit of. I'm what do they call it? It's God, when you're peeking in the game where you can see over the ledge, but they can only see your forehead.
yeah, I got you.
All right.
Yeah.
Bronze.
So, sacred weapon.
Okay.
And all weapons with weapon focus can do basically enhance one weapon with divine power as a swift action, granting a +1 enhancement bonus for 6 rounds per day. The important thing is that the War Priest can enhance the weapon with any of the following weapon special abilities, and the one that I am looking at is Ghost Touch.
Okay.
Basically, that allows me to do normal damage against incorporeal creatures, regardless of their bonuses.
That sounds like exactly the kind of thing that you need against something like a Banshee.
Now, to double check, a +1 enhancement bonus, does that increase the bonus to
Yeah, that's
damage
to
and
hit. Yeah, that's both.
or just hit? Okay.
No,
Or
it's both. It's damage and to hit. Yeah.
All right, that's a swift action, so that's what Bronze is gonna do, and
That's a
then
class
he is
thing.
going.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Cool. So you got movement in your standard.
Fuck. 20.
I think you
25.
just get there if you have 30 feet of movement.
I don't have 20.
Oh, womp womp.
Could I give him some of mine?
Nope.
I don't know. Bronze, he goes up to here, and he is going to, at least in the meantime, he is going to cast, let's see. Oh. He's going to cast Sync or Aid on himself.
Okay.
That's going to give him 1d8 plus 6 temporary hit points and +1 morale bonus on attacks, rolls, and saves versus fear effects.
Nice. That one is just a hit, I think, your morale bonus.
Yeah.
But that's sick.
Yeah, it's on the attack
cool.
roll.
You're stacking. You're getting bonuses on bonuses.
And he rolls minimum for the temporary hit points. But okay.
Bummer.
I'm gonna say that this is like very thematic that our dwarf war priest is the one who's gonna beat the shit out of the elven thing.
He's walked up the stairs, he's a little tired, and now he's just he's drinking all of the potions, he's activating all of the special abilities before he goes into the World of Warcraft boss fight.
Oh man.
It just feels like it works so well.
That's gonna be it for him, and he's just gonna be like, I'll try and keep it on me, but you guys do your thing too.
Okay.
That'll be it.
That does bring us to the Banshee. And she lets out a sound unlike anything you guys have ever heard before. And I need
what in the hell, woman?
I need a con save from each of you, please.
No.
I'm assuming, is it fear?
This one is not a fear effect.
Uh-oh, that's not a good number. That's not a good laugh.
Tell me when you're ready for it, David.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna go. I'm gonna end with you, Joe. So Jennifer, what'd you get?
Dirty 20.
Saves. Bronze, what'd you get?
Also dirty 20.
Oh, nice. Saves. Dawn, what'd you get?
That one?
Oh boy!
For a final of -1.
Oh boy! This banshee lets out a horrifying wail, which scrapes and scratches against the eardrums of Fearoth and Bronze. And even though they made their save, they are still going to take... give me a second, I gotta roll some dice. What kind of damage is that? 12 psychic damage. Dawn drops to 0 hit points.
Oh, shit.
Which means...
collapsed.
Yeah, which means that Dawn basically collapses. Yeah, he's still conscious, but just barely. And this thing then screams at you all to leave in the same shrieking voice that you heard it before. And drifts down the hall and out of sight.
Quick question.
Yeah.
When you're at 0 health points, do you need to be stabilized?
You do not need to be stabilized. You are already stable at 0 health points, but you're staggered. You can, in a turn, you can only either move or attack. But if you take any standard action, you take 1 hit point of damage at the end of the action, and then would immediately fall unconscious and need to be stabilized.
Bronze
Yeah,
here.
so I'm effectively just staying here until somebody heals me.
Yeah, Dawn
Yeah.
has like collapsed on the stairs in the wake of this whale, which has still done whatever I said, 11 or 12 damage to Fearoth and Bronze, in addition, which they can. I don't think that you guys. I know in the campaign you guys have not taken psychic damage yet. It would the closest thing it would feel like would be your. I don't even think these characters experienced it. Would have been the stuff that the Nothic was doing, but I think those were different
They
characters. I don't even
experienced it.
Faye experienced that, so it would remind her of the Nothic, but it would still feel distinctly different.
Yeah.
And yeah. Anyway, and with all that, there is a commotion which you can hear coming from down these stairs.
Uh-oh.
Fuck.
Oh, son of a
Does
bitch.
Dawn have a health potion? Or does Bronze?
Bronze has healing that he can do. Are we in free action or are we still in initiative order?
You guys are in free action at this point in time.
Okay, Bronze is like, he powered up, he's gonna start swinging, and then he sees, like, here's the distinctive sound of, like, Dawn hitting his head on a stair, and he's gonna, like, turn back, and he's probably gonna, cast Cure Moderate Wounds. I want to say that's,
Okay, that's 2d8.
Oof.
That is, yeah. But yeah, narratively, Dawn just collapses. And because he's on the stairs, he collapses and tumbles doof, 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 down the stairs and just lands flat on the landing between the two levels. And Bronze comes like rushing over, hands outstretched, and begins to heal him. Feyroth, what are you
you
doing,
heal for
friend?
12.
Dawn heals for so Dawn's at 12 hit points.
Hey, that's 12
And
more hit points than I had.
Bronze is going to turn back towards Faye. Is like, do you think we want to regroup and like rest before we come back and try to deal with that? I'm hearing that.
Faye hearing this shit going down here is probably going to be like, we should probably run. And she's going to run right around the corner.
I have two cure light wounds potions, and I think this would be a time to have both of them.
Because Faye's good health-wise. Bronze, when he healed her full health. So she's good.
Bronze is kind of, he's hurting, but big thing I'm looking at is spell slots as I'm running kind of low.
Tell me when you want the cure light wounds.
I mean,
actually,
if you're doing it, it's all you. Just knock them off your inventory and add them to your hit points.
Hearing the conversation, I may hold off on having my cure light wounds. Are we leaving? What are we doing here?
Well,
And there's more gargling and scratching and scraping making its way up the stairs.
Yeah, we're going.
All right.
Dawn and Bronze, are you guys running down the stairs?
Yeah.
Then Feyroth, what are you doing? Dawn and Bronze just dip. They just leave.
She's not gonna know because she went. You guys need to figure this out.
Hey,
I mean, she'd
Faye.
hear them recede. The footsteps recede. I mean, they're just right around the corner.
I don't know. She wants to. She's looking for this ghost. She's a slayer. That's her job.
Yeah.
Leaving.
Yeah, Bronze is like, I'm kind of tapped out. We can come back to them next morning.
She's gonna go down to this laundry closet, whatever this is. This janitor's closet. What the fuck is this? I'm assuming I get around the corner and we don't see the ghost.
Yeah, so you get around the corner, you don't see the ghost. Dawn and Bronze run down the stairs, and they pop out. This is downstairs. So, Dawn, I just moved you. These are the same sets of stairs up and down. So, Dawn and Bronze make their way down. Making their way downtown.
Walking fast, faces passing them homebound.
Fearoth makes her way down, and she gets halfway through the hallway, and the incorporeal form of the ghost appears through the closed door of this middle room and says, "I told you to leave," and swipes out at you as you're making your way down the hallway. And fucking An 8 doesn't beat your AC, but what do you want to do? You found the ghost.
In Elven, she's just saying, I'm trying to leave. She's gonna run to the hall closet.
Sweet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Yeah, so those are bathrooms.
They just toilets.
They're just toilets. And you've got another 30 feet of movement if you want to do any other moving.
The ghost still just chilling?
Well, we're back in combat, so I just didn't bother rolling for initiative. She jumped out at you, swiped at you. It's your turn.
Okay.
You walked to the edge, opened the door. You got your movement left.
What do you call it when you're trying to just do like the whole? You run away full speed because you're disengaging.
That's fleeing combat. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay, great. She's going to get one attack of opportunity as you run past her, which is a lot better. That's a dirty 20.
That won't hit.
Ouch. For 9 psychic damage. I think it's psychic. Give me a second. Necrotic damage, pardon. As you know, she doesn't scrape you, she doesn't scratch you. She just reaches out and grazes your arm as you run past her, and you don't notice until you're around the corner and moving down the stairs, and you look down, and from about the second knuckle of your middle fingers all the way up to about mid bicep has just turned black, and all the skin has started to die on your arm. From just the slightest touch of this creature. And you come up behind Bronze and Dawn. Dawn is like catching his breath. Bronze like leaning on Bronze. You guys see Fearoth like bolt down the stairs past you. Her arm is just like blackened and shit. And you guys are now in the first story. What do you guys want to do?
Faye's gonna, let him know that she thinks that she knows where at least she goes to, which is the middle room. And then it's like, okay, what's the plan? Are we sleeping right now? What are we doing?
Well, we're not sleeping in here for sure. Probably camp outside of Axeholm, but not inside of here.
What about camp on the roof?
If it's outside of Axeholm, that's fine.
Okay. Fast travel. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Then if you guys are leaving the place, the only means of exit that you know of will take you back through the throne room, back through the second chamber of death, into the main hall, through the hallway of ghouls, into the ballista room, up into the portcullis room, through the spiders and the spider's nest, back into the side room, and then you'll need to climb up the rope which you have left dangling in the fireplace to pop back up on top of the mountain.
Yep.
And you guys can camp for the night, eat rations, take a long rest, get your spell slots and your hit points back, and discuss whatever it is you want to discuss before coming back in here the next day. And this might actually think be a good point for us in real life to take our break, since it's a nice lull in the action in the game as well. So it's 8:30 on the nose. Let's say by 8:40 or so to be back.
Okay, I have a quick question about necrotic damage.
Shoot.
To get rid of the black arm, does Faye just have to like magically heal it?
No, it's literally that's just for flavor. It's necrotic damage. I'm just.
Oh, okay. It goes
I'm just
away.
I'm just talking. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Then we'll be back.
All right.
once more. Okay. So you guys are now, a new day is dawning. You guys awake on top of the mountain. What's that?
I said a new day is dawning.
I'm missing something. Who's Dawn? Oh, because you're Dawn. I got it.
Sorry.
I got it. That's ha 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 ha. But you guys awake on top of the mountain with these, around the crumbled remains of these chimneys, with the one, still intact, with your rope of descent, which leads into the heart of Axeholm, which you have cleared some, but not all of. What would you guys like to do? Anything you'd like to discuss before heading back into the mountain?
What's our strategy to kill this girl?
I've been doing some spell stuff, but I had my time cut short because I needed to go to the bathroom.
Faye's gonna say that.
You guys can do that now too.
Yeah, Faye says that when she goes around the corner, she enters the door, the second door in the middle. Whatever room that is.
Okay. Bronze, at least for one of the spells that he has now, is he's gonna tell you guys, like, I'm gonna hit the thing with this spell, Ghostbane Dirge. If it should hopefully let your attacks like deal better damage against it. It's not gonna be perfect, but it'll do more than what you were doing. I'll do what I did yesterday and couldn't do, and try and hit it with the weapon. Looking for any other ones that I can do.
As Bronze is flipping through his holy texts and his list of rituals and spells.
Sorry.
No, you're all good. Dawn Slayers are non-casters. You don't have any magic at all?
I have a little bit, but it's pretty much limited to what you would expect for a ranger class.
Yeah, that's fair.
Faye's only magic is because she's a tiefling.
Gotcha.
And it's dark.
Dark magic.
I'm imagining, Bronze has, he has now experienced what we're up against, so he could change his spells to, what do you think would...
Yeah, you know that you have... And you had heard stories about this thing before, but you've literally seen what it can do now. So, yeah, very reasonable assumption, I think.
Sorry, I gotta find 2 more spells to switch out.
You're all good. I mean, you guys can still, like, talk plan.
I guess, I can probably take the front, because if I'm melee, I know you guys are shooting, you can take a bit further back. Basically, I think the best bet is to try and hurt it as much as possible, and if we're hearing the sounds of those, if I'm assuming there's more of the ghouls down those stairs or whatever, so we got to watch out for those too.
I think if we can get her into that room, that would be a good thing, because at least I don't think the ghouls could necessarily open the door. If we can get her into the room and block her in there where she can't go through the door, I think we have a better shot.
She can go through walls. I don't think closing the door is going to do much.
No, but blocking it might at least help if she feels cornered.
I'm not the best fan of that because I'm literally just going to block ourselves in if we get swarmed by those things.
Well, the only way we can get swarmed is if they open the door. They wouldn't know where we are. If we fight her in the hallway,
she might be making noise.
Yeah, you're gonna hear the sounds of fighting.
It's either we are in a room and we're able to open the door, let a ghoul in, close it, or we are in an open hall where they can just run up and get us and they can see us. We have no chance of hiding.
Oh,
don't you think
that's one of the spells? Sorry, that's one of the spells I can do. Hide from undead.
Hey, you also have you can do your glowy thing again, can't you?
I can.
I would know what it is. You can do the shield.
I can do it 3 times. I'd like to save it just in case there's more. But I can make the 3 of us use hide from undead. Undead creatures cannot see, hear, or smell creatures warded by the spell. That should allow us to deal with the Banshee one-on-one.
Okay,
cool.
Let's do that, and then...
And it'll last for an hour, so we'll have plenty of time.
Yeah, let's do that, and then we'll go to where she was yesterday, presuming that she'll still be roaming the halls.
And I still need 1 more spell, sorry.
And maybe we should try and be a little Andreas the player that...
I'm going to remind Andreas the player that concentration is a mechanic, just in the game in general, as you guys are working through your plans in your day. So far, I haven't heard anything that it would be in conflict necessarily, but I am reminding him. I just want to remind him of that. Go, Dawn. You were saying something.
Maybe we should try and be a little sneaky when we go in there this time. Last time, we kind of just bumbled up the stairs.
I didn't. You guys did.
I have like a negative something to stealth that can't be helped too much.
You can try.
I will try.
Most certainly try.
Verbal somatic DF. I don't think hide from dead at the very least is concentration.
Yeah, I don't think that hide from dead is concentration either.
That's the big one I think that I was concerned about. I can summon monsters.
Wait, I can summon monsters. I'm making all these discoveries. I like to think that's in character. That Bronze is like thumbing through his book. There's like an awkward silence in this lull of conversation as everybody's like trying to decide what to do, and Bronze just mumbles out loud to himself, "Wait, I can summon monsters." Flips through the next couple of pages.
I am good to do that. If the plan is to sneak in there, I can hide us from the undead. That way we don't have to worry about them. Faye, if there's anything, what do you want to do?
I want to kill the Banshee.
All right, we'll do that.
Great. Why don't we throw our plans together and we'll sneak in there and kill the Banshee?
Yep. Brace.
Okay, so you guys just let me know what you're doing. You guys are all currently still on the top of the mountain.
I feel like if you guys are fine with it, just the whole like basically what we did before, but like in reverse in the sense of, okay, we go back down, we go down the path we went through of our death and destruction up the stairs to where the Banshee was last time.
Yep. There we go. Just do movement with paralysis. There we go. Okay.
Okay. Then you guys are going to make your way down, shimmy down the rope, pop out the chimney, go through the upper portcullis room, down the stairs, past the ballastas, through the hallway of the dead ghouls, where Pabu came busting through the door, which you guys have still seen hide nor hair of both him nor Arson at this point.
I will say before we went in, Bronze had casted a Hide from Undead. It lasts a whole hour, so I think that's plenty of time.
Yeah, it's only going to take you
guys
guys
on each of us.
Yeah, less than 10 minutes to get, to snake through all of this, go through the throne room, climb the stairs. Okay, so you guys are. I'm gonna back up. You guys are in the throne room, staring at the stairs in front of you. Please place yourself in whatever order you're gonna be in. When you get put yourselves in the upper stairs, where in whatever position you guys are coming up the stairs, please.
Okay. Does Bronze want to go first because he's doing like holy butt kicking?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna roll into stealth.
Okay.
So is Faye. I guess John, do you want to go next or do you want Faye to go next? Don, do you want to go in front of Faye or behind her?
Oh, I'll go behind Faye because I have a bow.
Faye also has a bow.
I thought you had a sword too.
She has a spear.
Oh, okay.
God.
I'll go behind him. That's fine.
Okay.
Mine is.
I want your stealth rolls, please.
33 for Faye.
27 for Dawn. Sorry.
You say, Andreas?
I got a nat 20 for L. What is it? For 14.
For your stealth?
The absolute dead highest that Bronze can roll for stealth is 14. That is the maximum of what he is capable of. I love it. I love it. That's great. So you guys make your way up the stairs, and this time there is no one in the hallway.
Faye is gonna kind of whisper to Bronze. It's like around the corner, not the first door, but the one after is the room she went into.
You think he's gonna whisper back like you think I should call out to her once we get there?
Think. Sure. Me and Don can try to sneak attack her if you can be the bait.
Perfect. Wait until I cast Ghostbane Dirge before you do that.
Yeah. I guess Faye will then hold any of her attack stuff until he casts that thingy.
Okay.
And I'm assuming we're sneaking up to the door thing.
I'm not saying you guys are moving your own tiles at this point. I'm not touching you guys. Okay, so you walk past the first door and approach the second, and Bronze gets to the point that he's at, 5 feet away from the door, and the image of the Banshee moves through the door at him as soon as he's within that distance. Would you like to cast your spell you have readied?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Will negates. Okay. So I guess it's going to be a will save. That's going to be a DC 15.
A DC 15, he says. Let me find my oversized die since there's only one. Since there can only be one. Ooh, it's going to be close. It's going to depend on the will stat of a Banshee.
Uh-oh.
Fails to save.
Hell yeah. So I guess then, in that case, then that means that it'll take half damage. I'm assuming it took less before then.
So I'm sorry. I don't know the spell that you're casting. I'm not familiar with it. You'll have to tell me what happens.
Basically, on a will save, incorporeal creatures take half damage from non-magical attack forms and full damage from magical weapon spells, spell-like effects, and supernatural effects.
Perfect. Very cool. Yeah. So presumably that is better than what was happening before. I will. You know what? You watched the arrow go through, so I will say that from Bronze's perspective, he would have a reasonable understanding that that's going to be better than the amount of damage that was going through previously.
All right, and you have watched Bronze cast a spell.
On the thing, which does not allow you to hide from it, presumably, because you're casting things on it.
Yeah.
And
you guys were you guys going to be attacking if that cast it or what?
What did you say?
I can knock some arrows, but I didn't walk down there with knocked arrows.
Oh, okay. Yeah, never mind. Ignore that.
Face hiding behind. She's gonna try to sneak attack this chick.
All right.
Then you cast the spell. The spell goes off, but it also, I also need a will save from all three of you. As it comes.
Is this for the fear effect again?
This is the fear effect. Yeah, this one's the fear effect.
Will. 18.
Fuck. 14.
23.
Saves all three of you very narrowly on that 14, but
Thanks, ghost.
But there you go. And now we're looking for regular initiative rolls, please. That was the resolution of everything going down all at once.
D20 for Faye.
20?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Dawn?
19.
Nice. Wow, again!
I know.
Bronze?
7.
Ooh.
Oh.
That's a big difference from our previous ones.
I was kind of hoping we'd all get the same again.
Okay. Then Feyroth gets to go ahead and start us off.
Okay, fine. Okay, Faye's still in sneak right now.
Correct.
And how far does she have to be to do the sneak attack? Was it 30 feet?
It's 30 feet.
Okay, so where, okay, so how far has she got to go in, basically, is my question, because...
These are 5-foot squares, so 30 feet with these being 5-foot squares.
10, 15... 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So Faye's going to go to here. It's clipping me onto the thing. This corner. And can she, like, shoot? Like, is she out of the doorway?
She's just peeking out of the doorway. She's gonna have full cover from this position if you shoot at her.
What about like right here?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what about if I go up here?
Drops her to partial cover.
And I go over one. Does it do anything or no?
I mean, you're gonna have to take a shot at some point.
Yeah.
You do not have a clean line of sight on her from where you're standing now.
I will do partial cover then. I will do the studied target on her and the deadly aim and many shot in this case. So it's just going to do fires 2 arrows at the first one.
Cool.
Okay. So I'll only roll once, baby. Does a 27 hit?
27 hits, assuming it doesn't bounce off the cover. Which it does. Crazy. Only a 20% chance, and I still rolled within that 20. So your shot bounces off the inside corner here, ba-ding, and shatters before Braun and Dawn's eyes. Hey, you guys' names are right. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah. Would I also be able to do the additional range shot right now, or is it too late?
Yeah, no. Well, I mean,
Okay.
you have to declare. You said you were taking a multi-attack, right? I mean,
Yeah, that's what I was going to check, because I was like, will she still get the sneak thing if she's doing 2? Since the first one failed.
that's a good point. No, because once you take a shot, you expose yourself. You're revealed, so you will not get sneak attack damage on the second.
No simultaneous?
No.
Damn. Okay. The other was a 22.
22 hits, and does not bounce off the corner.
Damn.
Rolled within the 40th percentile, so that one's a damage.
Okay. Rolled the wrong dice. Oh, at least it's kind of good. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 14.
14 halves to 7, as she takes, as your shot lands, and it still passes through her, but it slows more. It sticks better today than it did yesterday. And she's wounded.
That's gonna be it.
Cool. I'm gonna put a big OW on her so y'all know she's wounded. And Dawn, you're up.
I'm going to move here.
Does Dawn get sneak attack?
No, I do
He
not.
doesn't have a rogue. He's not a rogue stat anyway. That's like a he wouldn't get a sneak attack. The most that he'd get would be an attack against its touch AC, but it's an incorporeal creature. Like its AC is a touch AC. It's not wearing armor, So, anyway, go ahead, Dawn.
I'm going to take 2 attacks on her.
Sounds great.
We'll see how this goes before I try grabbing though. The first one is a 12.
12 will not hit.
The second is a nat 20 though.
Ooh,
for a
that
final
hits,
hit.
and in this campaign, that auto crits. So
Auto
roll your
so,
damage, double the number on your dice, add your modifier, and then I'll have it for the final damage.
10 plus 1, that's 11.
11 halved is 5. So
Okay.
then that's fucking. I can do math. I gotta do math. Great. Still wounded. As you watch your shots land with, I don't think you landed. You didn't even land a shot on this thing yesterday. But you're watching as these arrows, pass through it, but slowly, and she's wailing in pain. It obviously is affecting her, but she's still a ghost. It's weird. It's a weird thing to fight.
All right. Maybe I might have to do this thing after all. Okay. And then I'm done. I'm done after that.
Got it. Then she's up. I need a Constitution saving throw out of you friends.
Nice. 26.
Sick. Faye?
16.
Let me see. I'm trying to find it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's gonna be a 17.
17. Great. And Dawn?
16.
16. You all save across the board. As this thing lets out the same wail that it did yesterday, which, Dawn is now discovering what happens when you don't just collapse. Instead, it feels like the insides of your brains are being scooped out, and you take 9 psychic damage. Then she is going to drift back through the doorway. Bronze will get an attack of opportunity.
Damn, I can't do the ghost paint thing as a swift action, right? It's just the attack of opportunity. Or Yeah, I'll just take the attack of
Yeah, I mean,
opportunity.
you just swipe
the
with
other
you
spell.
just swipe with your weapon. Didn't you already Ghostbane her?
Ghostbane her, and then on my turn, I was gonna do the ghost touch on my weapon.
You haven't magicified your weapon yet, no. But so you're gonna get the same half modifier that your friends are getting, but not the full ignore that you will get when you do that on your weapon.
26 to hit.
Yeah, hits.
D8. Max damage, hell yeah. For 14, which is gonna down to 7.
Knocks it to 7. This thing is still wounded as it drifts through the door and out of sight. I'm going to keep your initiative order for when and if we end up back in combat, but you guys, for the moment, are in free action.
I'm looking at the hide from undead, and it looks like if a warded creature attempts to channel positive energy, touches undead, or attacks any creature, the spell ends for all recipients. So I think with us attacking it, that spell would have ended.
Yeah, I think so.
But that being said, Braz is gonna be like, look over the rest of them, like, go in.
Yes. Enchant your weapon. Let's go.
Yep. Bron's gonna ghost touch on his. Yeah, he's gonna ghost touch on his hammer and then bust the door in.
He's gonna bust a move.
Bronze busts the door in and sees what was once obviously a splendid bedchamber, furnished, though the furnishings have decayed with age and are covered with dust and cobwebs. There is nothing of note in this otherwise bare room, but there's also no banshee.
Another banshee or the banshee?
There's no banshee.
Oh, no banshee. I guess perception, the floor, the walls. I feel like it's a thing of we're in a dwarven place. There's gonna be secret chambers. There's gonna be secret stuff. I'm mainly looking for seeing if I can do a perception, notice unusual stonework.
Cool, sounds great. Dawn, anything? Go ahead and make that roll. Dawn, anything in particular you're doing?
I am going to. I don't know if I can, like, walk around with a spell prepared, ready to cast if she shows up.
Basically, I kind of give that to. She's been kind of popping out in people's faces. I've been kind of giving that to the person who she pops out at. But yeah, you can absolutely have something in your pocket. What do you want to have in your pocket?
Gravity bow, so that way if she sees her again, I can fire a few of those at her.
Cool. Yeah, great. Faeroth, I see you're out in the hallway still. Is there anything in particular you're doing?
She'll go into the room. Or actually,
She's
25 on that check.
25.
Okay.
Bronze begins scouring this room. It will take you just a minute to fully examine it. Faeroth.
Okay. I got nothing I can do. I think she'll if you guys say there's nothing in the room, maybe she'll ask Bronze if he can detect dead or something.
And Bronze does not see any kind of secret passages. You can't quite see the end of the room. There is another chimney here, but there's lots of rubble in it, indicating that it is likely one of the collapsed ones that you saw from the top of the mountain.
Okay. He is going to come back out and he's going to be like, I guess you want to check the other rooms. And in response to asking if he can detect undead, Bron's going to say no. He's around here for sure.
Yeah, Faye's gonna look around the corner and just see if maybe she just floated her way over to here.
Sounds good. Yeah, just move your tile to the edge, please. Thank you. And you glance around that corner and do not see any sign of the banshee. I do want to clarify for you guys. There is, I know you can't see it. There is you can see this like square that's a nook. There's a door here as well. So there's a door here, a door here, a door here, a door there, and these are all arrow slits above you. And there's a door over here as well.
I guess Ron's gonna check this door, honestly.
Those are the arrow slits. I'll move there then.
Oh.
No, they're you're on the defensible side of the arrow slits. The arrow slits, if you look on the left, Joe, they are on the second story of this big ass room over here. So the idea is if somebody were to come in this room and they were to breach the gate, you'd have arrow slits up there to like shoot down at him and stuff, you know.
I see.
Did Braun say he was checking out this door?
Mm-hmm.
Before he does that, Faye is just going to be like, make sure you listen before you open it.
Wise words, and then he's gonna put his ear to it,
Don't.
You know, he's because he's so short, he's like reaching up above the floorboards and like or the baseboards. You know, on his tippy toes, he's gonna reach over, listen to the door.
Go ahead and roll a perception check.
"21.
21. Yeah, you definitely hear movement and scratching and scraping and breathing behind this door.
We got probably ghouls in there. Maybe not. We don't want to. What's up?
Do you want to maybe look at another door?
Let's look at another door.
What's behind door number 3?
The banshee. I guess we could check out. Yeah, the door at the end of the hall. I don't think the banshee's in the toilets.
Perception check, please.
Uh, 11.
He listens closely, and other than the distinct sound of the wind howling and moving through this space, he does not hear anything of note. Nothing, no breathing or scratching.
This one sounds clear.
Okay, let's go in.
If he sees the banshee, Braun's gonna cast the ghost bane thing again because it only lasts about a minute.
Okay,
or not even a minute, like 30 seconds.
And good to know that it only lasts, that's 30-second duration on that. So Bronze opens the door. And there's a stone-framed bed with a moldy mattress that stands in the middle of this room, covered in dust and cobwebs. Set into the south wall is another soot-stained fireplace. Otherwise, the room seems, much like the chamber, the other chamber. It otherwise seems empty.
Okay, no banshee.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't actually delete the thing. Yeah, definitely no banshee. And now that you've actually been here, I can delete this one too.
Oh, okay, I thought that was like, it's like I don't want to cheat, but there's a black box there. Is that secret?
They're literally just collapsed fireplaces. Like I said, the one chimney that you guys climbed down was the only chimney that wasn't collapsed. Like there's like rubble and shit coming out of these ones, leading you to believe that they're collapsed. But admittedly, there is less rubble blocking the mouth of this chimney than there was in the middle room.
If it's empty, I guess, like, do you want to check out the other door at the end of that hall? The one, not the one with the shuffling, but the one leading up. This
Sure.
one.
Yeah, I guess. We don't really have many more options.
Gonna listen to it.
Okay, perception check.
15.
Sounds quiet.
He is gonna open it, same deal as before.
Completely empty hallway. There's a large set of double doors on the left and a collapsed bit of the hallway on the other side. Rubble's just filled it. The ceiling's collapsed in. It's completely sealed and plugged with stone.
Gonna go in, go over here, check that.
I'll save you some time. You don't hear anything there either.
Yeah, I want to say it would be the one on the second floor, right? Because there was a balcony.
It's literally just this little balcony. Is all that it is, and I don't think there's anything up there. I don't even think they call it out as a special area. Yeah, it's literally just considered the same zone.
Get in the zone. Auto zone.
Okay. At this point, Braun's gonna be like, I think. I feel like we might see it in any random parts of the of this place. I don't think it's seen it. We've seen it here, but I don't think it seems to stay in this area. I guess do you want?
And as Bronze is talking, you hear a shriek come out from behind you that says "Leave," and it drifts through the wall and swipes at Fearoth for like a 7 to hit, which misses, putting you guys back in initiative order. And
here, she was hiding in the walls.
And Fearoth is up.
I'm a shooter. I'm gonna do the double dammy.
Cool. She's gonna get an attack of opportunity. Go for it.
Yeah. Ooh. Nat 20.
About to. She got a dirty 20 on hers. So go ahead and roll your dice and double the number on the dice, and then add your modifier. But wait, because roll to see if your second attack hits first.
Oh yeah. That is gonna be a 14.
14 on the second attack?
Yeah.
It's still gonna hit.
Oh, okay, cool beans.
Yeah.
So the way the crit one, I roll the dice, double it, and then I add any modifiers for the first one?
Correct.
Okay. Ooh, 8. My highest. Okay, so 14 plus the thing, 20.
20 damage?
For the first one. And then for the second one, that's just going to be a 10.
10, great. Still has it in wounded condition. Anything else you'd like to do?
I'll take a step back.
Cool. She's already taken her attack of opportunity, so you good.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, but she did land that attack of opportunity, which is 12 necrotic damage. As she reaches out and touches you on the back of your shoulder, and it just like your shoulder just dies, and you're all the way down to almost your elbow. Just all that skin turns black and starts to soften up.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Nah, I'm good.
Then Dawn is up.
Okay, I'm gonna move 10, 15, 20, 25 with my free 5.
Sure. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That'll get you. Yep. Just there.
And I'm gonna. Do I? No, because I was in the other room. So I wouldn't have had time to use my spell. I am going to just take an attack while I have time to take an attack.
That's a great idea.
And that is a 16.
That is a 16, he says. That hits. Roll your damage.
7.
7. Rounds down to 3. All right. And that will still leave her just. Actually, that will bloody her. Just those 3 will do it. So she's now in the bottom half of her hit point pool.
We did.
Anything else, Don? If you said something, I could not hear it. We may just call this the end of Don's turn.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, I'm done.
Okay, great.
I'm sorry.
Then that does bring us back to Miss She, and she is because that was mechanically that was a surprise round the first time. She's gonna just step up to Dawn, drift up to Dawn, and take a swiggity swipe. That's another dirty 20. Wow, look at that.
Well, that hits.
12 necrotic damage as she, touches you in your chest, and you feel your skin tighten up, and then and like as you look down your shirt, it's just blackened and started to die off because
That one's gonna leave a mark.
And the Banshee is done. Bronze, my man, you're up. There's a lot of commotion happening behind you.
He turns around basically 5, 10, 15, 20. And he's looking at it. He's seeing, black marks on Faye. He's seeing, black marks on Dawn. And it's like, are you guys doing okay?
Just hit the bitch.
It's like, all right, I got you guys the 2-for-1 special, and he is going to channel positive energy.
Great.
2d6. So you guys are going to heal for 2d6, and she's hopefully going to take 2d6 damage. So let's see. 3, 4. You guys are healing for 7. And how much? I don't know. Would I be able to see if she's taking damage?
And she's taking 7 radiant damage or whatever your healing ability is.
Yeah.
Cool. Then she's still bloodied. She does wince in pain and cry out to you. What does she say? She calls you two-timing, untrustworthy dwarf. Leave her home. Leave her home like the rest of your kind did.
And Bronze in kind is going to respond. Unlike the rest of my kind, I'm not going to be. I'm not going to hide in these halls. I'm going to fight here to my last breath. So you better put up a good fight. I'm not going to be putting up with you trying to hide between the walls.
A boss, sis.
Great. Then anything else you want to do with your turn, Bronze?
Yeah, he's gonna swift action, make his weapon ghost touch. That's
Cool.
it.
Cool. Then we're back to the top. Feyroth and Dawn's up on deck.
Shoot that bitch, double arrow.
Shoot that bitch. Whop, whop, whop.
First one, 22.
Yep.
Second one will be
Yep.
a 15.
Yep. Also hits.
Okay. Oop, wrong dice. There we go.
Banshees are crazy, guys.
I know. I don't like it. Okay, that's going to be...
I didn't read the stat block in advance, and it was like, it does this attack, and then it does this attack. And I was like, cool, I should probably read the attacks. And I'm reading it, and it was like, and if they fail, they drop to 0 hit points. I was like, what the fuck?
That's going to be 19.
19 for damage?
Mm-hmm.
Total?
Mm-hmm.
Great. 19 halves to 10, which will bring her to death's door. Anything else, Feyre?
Alvin? He's just going to be like, we were trying to help you, you cunt.
And she says, you shot me as soon as lay eyes on me. You're no better than the stinking dwarf.
You tried to scream at us to get out, and you hit me.
Would you not also strike a trespasser in your home?
Not immediately. Especially when they're here to help.
And she just starts screaming angrily at you. Just shrieking.
Faye's gonna scream. She's gonna scream at her back like when people mimic babies. Like when people go like, yeah. That's gonna be it.
Dawn, you're up.
I'm gonna take 3 shots.
Okay. One of those will provoke an attack of opportunity. The other 2 are gonna be golden.
You got it.
Fucking Christ, man. That is my 3rd 16 in a row. That's another dirty 20.
Okay. Do you want to do your damage first?
It's
before
not
I
going to
roll?
matter.
You want?
You can do your
Okay.
damage first.
Dirty 20 for the first one.
Cool. Hits.
7 for the second one.
Misses.
16 for the third one.
Hits. So go ahead and roll your damage twice.
9.
9.
Plus 2, 11.
Plus 2, 11 halves to 5. She is, just limping along at this point.
How is she limping? She's flying.
It's an expression. She is not doing so hot.
As she tries to fly away, she's kind of like hitting the doors and stuff.
Yeah, her flight pattern's all erratic. She's not like gliding and drifting. It's a much clunkier process.
It's like a bat.
It's your turn now.
Finish her.
Well, it's actually her turn now.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So she's. Oh, I didn't actually take my attack against you, did I? That's 11 necrotic damage as she reaches out and touches you again.
Okay. Yeah. That was on my turn still, right?
That's correct.
Cure light wounds is a swift action. Potions.
Yeah, you can drink a potion as a swift action, 100%.
Yeah, before I end my turn, I'm gonna have a potion.
Aren't you glad you saved him?
Yes.
You can drink one. You can't drink both, but you can drink one.
Yeah. You got it. Okay. So I heal for 7.
Great. That's great roll.
I'll be done.
Good, because you're gonna need it. Because she's gonna swipe at you again. Because you're right there, looking all juicy like. I'm shaking real hard. I'm trying to get something that's not a 16. It's not a 16.
So you roll better than this.
I'm about to say. No, it's the final's only a 13 to hit.
Ooh, that does not hit.
Okay. So it does not hit. And in desperation, she strikes out at you one more time, and then begins to drift away. Dawn, do you have a melee weapon?
I have a dagger.
Would you like to take an attack of opportunity with your dagger?
I would like to take an attack of opportunity with my dagger.
Okay.
Oh, Dave, your Christmas present has made it to Florida.
That's funny. I like that.
That is a dirty 20.
This dirty 20 is going to hit. Roll your damage. Make it a good one.
4.
4. I forgot it's only a dagger.
Yeah.
Man, this thing is just eking. It's just eking. Uh,
He
Wait,
almost
wait,
got her.
hold up. Let me see. I think Braun's a step up. I want to check.
does Bronzev
It
step
won't.
up?
I can't remember if it was him or someone else.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, he can take a 5-foot step forward.
Okay. Is he gonna step up?
Yes.
And take your attack of opportunity then, sir. Finish her off before she gets away.
Yep. Attack of opportunity 2020. He Ghost Bane 2. Or Ghost Touch full damage.
Yep, I got you.
It's like 25 to hit.
20 hits.
D8. 8 damage.
Oh fuck yeah! Describe this to us, friend.
He Ghost touched it, which I'm assuming it kind of like, it looks like it's his hammer's just come out of the forge or something, and he just like squeezes just past Feyrup and Dawn, and is like just swings from his like legs up and stuff, and like it just kind of touches her as she's like leaving, and just it goes up like a piece of cotton lighting up on tinder or lighting up on fire.
Love it. And she wails and screams, but this time in pain and despair instead of aggressively, and vanishes into the ether and is gone from this plane.
Cool. Well, I really want to test a theory. Can we perception check that door and see if those ghouls are still behind it?
You can, and they are.
Fuck.
And we're on cleanup duty. I mean, how are you guys doing on health?
Faye's doing all right.
I've certainly been better.
Feeling cure light wounds or feeling cure moderate?
Cure
light
light.
injury is moderate.
Pure moderate.
All right. In that case, then
Both my eyebrows are gone now.
see, Don, you're getting D8. Nice, one of them's an 8.
Ooh.
11 plus 6. You're healing for 17.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Faye, you're gonna be healing for. I am very sorry. You're healing for a minimum of 7.
Pretty good though. I want to fuck up this door then.
I'm about to say this is all you guys. You guys can let me know. It's also, I know it's weekend for a lot of us, but it's also 9:30. I just want to check in with everybody time wise, see how we're doing, see how we're feeling.
Still good if you guys are good.
Yeah, if it's dealing with like small groups of ghouls, spiders, just take it group by group. I think.
Yeah, I think we can do that.
Cool. And
Okay.
Becky's still hard at work, so she's still happy to keep us company. So who's making their way to which door, and what are you guys opening, and what's the deal?
Bronze, he's gonna go up to this door, and he is going to, you think it's a good idea, just kick it in, see if it'll like slam into one of them.
I'm knocking arrows while he's doing this.
Faye's gonna be like, if you want, I can bull rush the door, and you can go in like a bomb and just do your magic blow up thing.
That's an idea.
Sure, why not?
Okay, and Faye's gonna be like, gentlemen, and ask Dawn to move, so she can take his slot. Thank you. And with a 15-foot head start, Faye's gonna do a bull rush to like break that door down and try to like go as hard as she can to like take out anything that door hits with her.
Call this a nat 1 moment.
Go ahead and roll your bull rush maneuver.
Call that a nat 20 moment, bitch.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna be a 28.
Yeah, so you slam into this door and bust into it, and it's in this old fortress that's not very well maintained. And the whole thing just comes off the hinges, and you are like shoulder bashing this thing, and it flies, 20-25 feet across until it bounces off. In the middle of this room is a large bathtub, which is filled with bones. And it slams into that bathtub, topples it over, knocks the bones over, and flying out of them are these winged creatures. I'm sorry, but you got to give me a second.
There's a bat wing one.
Are these winged creatures much like bats if bats had front wings and back wings? They have two sets of short arms pronged with three fingers. They've got a tufts of fur, almost like a small lion's mane, around their head, which is pink and has a long anteater style elongated nose with hooks at the end of it. And there are three of these things just like fluttering around in this room erratically in the wake of the door being busted down. And is there anything in particular you guys want to do in response to this?
Well, do we see any of the dead people?
Nope, just these things.
Do these things look like they're undead?
You want to roll a survival check?
Yeah, I'll do
Yeah.
that.
Cool.
If survival, oh, that's not bad. 15.
They do not look like undead.
Damn. All right, then Brown's gonna save that charge of thing, and
Can we just slash at him?
Yeah, 100%.
Faith is gonna take one of her spears and just start like and stabbing him.
Whoop, give me a second. I gotta switch back to the hand. I gotta drop these guys down. Go ahead and roll an attack roll, and then we're gonna keep you and you'll start us off with initiative, just like you do anyway. So that's perfect.
Okay, let me switch my weapons real quick.
And Faye is like busted into the room.
Faye's busting into a room like a mom on Christmas. Okay. There we go. Will be a 17 plus an 8. Quick question.
Yeah.
On the, because it's like obviously the spear is two-handed. It has 8/3 next to it. So could I do 2 attacks technically, or would I have to have a feat?
If you don't move, you can take 2 attacks. If you take a full attack action to attack without moving at all, then you can take 2 attacks.
Okay. Can Faye reach both of these guys? Because she's in like the square in the middle of them.
I'm going to say that I'll just need to roll.
It's a long.
Roll out. I'm just going to literally roll to see how high they are. So give me a minute.
Okay.
No, you can definitely reach one. You can't reach the other.
Okay. She'll reach the one closest then. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 25.
Hits.
Okay, and then that's going to be 11.
11. Dead. Gone. They do not have very many hit points.
Faye's going to come out and be like, they're like bugs, just swat them.
all right.
And I think that's it for Faye, because she can't do much else.
Cool. Then that does bring us to Dawn. And Dawn, what would you like to do, friend?
Oops, I'm trying to move here. Whoops.
Whoops.
Okay.
Whoops.
I'm on my iPad.
Got you.
Oh.
Move on. There you go.
Oh, I'm
okay.
also on my iPad.
Just here. 5, 10,
You
15,
were
20.
here.
And I'm going to take 2 shots at. Braun, what's your movement?
20 feet.
I'm going to take shots at the back, Mr. Man.
The one, the far one?
Yeah.
Cool. Take him.
Wait, the postman.
25.
25. That's a hit. Oh, yeah, big time.
And 24.
Then, yeah, those both hit. Roll your damage.
Watch it be like they have like one health point.
And 7. 13.
13 dead. Gone. Done.
Got him. Bronze, you get the last one.
Ron's gonna come in here, and can he reach this one? Because I think Faye can reach it, right?
Faye could not reach it. This one's fluttering near the top of the room, and it's their turn anyway.
Oh, okay, never mind. I'm gonna go back over there. Jumping in.
Yeah.
But this thing is going to flutter down at Faye, and does a 16 hit.
It does not.
Okay. Then it doesn't strike out at you, but it spreads its limbs wide and almost looks like it's trying to, like, hug your face or something weird like that.
Like a finger thingy from Aliens.
Yeah. And that is it for them. And he has now become lower to try to get it within Faye's reach. Bronze, now you're up, bud.
Oh, and I think I know exactly what these are. But yeah, he's gonna go over there. You know, he's gonna reach over. He's gonna upward swing because that's the only way he can reach.
Yep.
Power attack too.
Power attack. Give him a go.
Nat 20. This thing's gonna be decimated.
Yeah, dude. There's literally just gonna be bits and pieces of this thing left, if that.
So Nat 20 is take the dice and double it, right?
Yep. Number on the dice, double it, and then add your modifier.
Max damage, Dave.
Oh man, on something that has like no hit points.
It's like
So
hitting a fly
16,
with a
30 damage.
You did over 10 times what you needed to do to kill this thing. It is so beyond decimated that there's literally nothing left but a blood stain on the ceiling when you're done with it.
Jesus.
Well, that was something.
Just aerosolized it.
Yeah. Faye's gonna kind of look at Bronze as like, if you can keep that energy up, I think we'll be good. You guys want to go down that other staircase? I know we heard stuff coming from there the other day.
Well, might as well try and just clear this place out.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that, to remind you guys, because the reason why you're clearing this place out is because the town is worried that if the dragon attacks, then they're going to need to evacuate somewhere, and so you have to make this place, quote, safe for habitation, is what you've been tasked with. Yeah, and as you guys come to the top of these stairs and listen down them, you can hear the distinct sound of ghouls, which you have come to learn in your time in these caves. Multiple voices echoing together.
Okay. Faye's gonna go into the sneaky snake.
Yep.
Snack. And she's probably gonna look back at Dawn and tell him to do the same.
I will do the same.
You want me to just run down there?
With a not so great roll of 10. Bummer.
10 is Dawn's stealth roll. Faye's stealth roll.
30.
Bronze?
Do you guys want me to stealth you guys, or do you want me to run down there and start wrecking havoc?
I do.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, do what you do best, Bronze.
You can basically be a bomb too.
All right, he just grabs his hammer thing and starts like running down the steps.
Love it. I think that I need to move you guys here. So Bronze, this is the stairwell that you're popping down here, and I can actually delete this because it's literally just a stone. Okay, so that's where you're coming down. These guys are still up top. As you scamper down here, you find 4 ghouls. They're not dead. I'm just getting
But
tired.
they're not alive either.
They're undead. Ah. And you see them, and they see you, and I would like to re-roll for our initiative in this instance.
Uh, 17
Oh, hey, shit.
again.
From a
This time I rolled a
17 down to
19
a
on
7,
the
back
dice.
to a 17.
I also rolled a 17.
Which one of you? Well, Bronze is going to go first because he ran in there, so I'm going to upgrade
Yeah,
him to an 18.
I'm first.
Don?
This time I rolled a 19 on the dice for a final of 23.
Ooh.
Do you want to go in front of him?
Do I want to go in front of him?
Or
Well,
no, in front of Faye, because we hadn't decided like an order yet.
Well, I think that your initiative order, you guys can decide that in a minute. I'm going to start with Bronze because he's charging down to get this combat started off. I'm going to give you 1 movement, Bronze, to put yourself wherever you want before we dig into this initiative order.
All right. He is going to put himself at the base of the stairs.
Great.
Yeah. And then, 5, 10. Yeah, he's gonna do the blast thing again.
He's going to just with his healing.
Yep.
That's not healing.
His healing damage.
Yeah, got it.
That was.
Remind me what that save is. What that will save is.
I want to say a 16. Let me double check it. Yep, 16.
All right, we got 2 saves, so everybody's going to be wounded, but it's going to be wounded plus for the ones that didn't save, and just wounded for the ones that did save. So the wounded plus ones will have more damage on them.
Actually, I think it might actually be DC 10.
Oh, is it DC 10?
Yeah, it's DC 10.
That might have made a difference before, but in this instance, I don't think it is going to. No, it's definitely not going to with their roll. So it's still just 2 and 2.
Oof.
That's okay.
3 damage. 3 damage.
3 damage. So 3 and then 3 rounded down. So it's 3 damage and 1 damage. It's 1. All right, but you got him. You blasted him. Don, there's some commotion coming from down those stairs. You can hear that Bronze has popped off his deal. You're up.
I'm gonna make my way downtown. And then, is there like another room here on the map?
Is there another room here on the map? You're gonna come down. No. That's just literally the end of the stairs. You're popping out over here.
I'm trying to thank you. Oh, okay. All right, this is fine.
There you go. I got you. You're back at the top of the stairs.
Okay, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna take my 2 shots on this, Mr. Rand.
I'm about to say, this is the only one you can see. So.
Yeah. Ready?
Just to it will affect how I would have moved, but is this a railing or is this a wall?
It looks like it's a wall, I believe.
Oh, in that case, then Bronze probably would have moved up there to let people go. I thought it was a railing.
Cool, fair enough. All good.
Then that changes who I'm going to shoot at. I'm going to shoot at the W directly in front of me when I get here.
This guy?
Yeah.
Cool. Roll your attacks.
24.
24 hits.
13.
13 also hits.
Good.
I don't know, I gotta double check. 13 also hits.
Okay. 2.
2 damage.
10. 10 damage.
10 damage. Great. He was just a regular W. Will bring him to bloodied.
And then do I get a free 5? Or did it take all my movement to get there?
I don't know. It's up to you. You're counting squares. 5, 10, 15. I think you only moved 20 feet. Because you were at the top of the stairs.
I'm going to move here and give room for Faye. Leave room for Faye.
Great.
Risky business, but you know what? I think we got it.
You know, I think you guys got it too. You guys are. I think you guys are right. You're pretty much in cleanup mode. That does that. I don't even think I rolled for the bad guys.
Then I'm done.
Okay, great. That does bring us to Faye. Who might be muted?
Sorry, I thought I unmuted. Faye's sneaky right now, so she'll get to about here and take a shot at. What is the W plus speed again versus W?
They've taken more damage than just the regular W's, except this guy is bloodied. I haven't actually updated him yet.
Okay. I think we'll go for this one, and this time I'll do like the steady target thing, but I want to use what's it called? Instead of the deadly aim thing, I want to use the many shot and the rapid shot together to do 3 strikes.
Cool.
Okay.
They're just at like -4 or something, right?
Yeah. It's gonna be. Let's see. Oh, I forgot to switch my weapons back. My bad. Hold on. Yep. Here we go. Okay. Fixed it. We got, for the first one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 18.
18. Yep. That is going to hit all day.
Then a 17.
Also going to hit.
And then a 16.
Also going to hit.
Cool beans. Okay. And that's going to be for a total of 22.
Against W plus?
Yeah.
This guy here?
W.
Yeah.
This one.
That's going to kill him.
He big dead.
He big dead. Lots of arrows. All in his dome? Question mark?
Probably. I think so.
Yeah.
Aim for the head.
We'll pin that head right up against that wall behind him there, and he's just like dangling like a little marionette.
Yeah. Okay, then Faye's good.
Cool. Then that does bring us to these ghouls. These bad ghouls. 2 of them are attacking Dawn. Ah! All my dice are falling on the ground. That's terrible. That's a 10 as the highest against those 2.
Neither of those hit.
And W plus is attacking Bronze for a total of 15.
That doesn't hit.
As you all narrowly avoid their dirty, gross-ass claws as they swipe and paw at you, we're back to the top, and Dawn, you're up again, friend.
Shit.
Shit.
I'm going to take a shot at Bloodied Man.
Cool.
$21.
21 will hit Bloodied Man, and it's a 14 and a dirty, a 14 and an 18 on their attacks of opportunity.
14, 18. Both hit.
Okay.
Do you want damage first?
I want your damage first.
9.
9. Ooh, death's door.
On bloody man?
Yeah.
Okay.
But unfortunately, sir, I need a Constitution save, I believe, from you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
This is 18.
That's gonna save. So you're all golden, super Gucci, and there is all of. Where are you? Oh, wrong dice. I'm sorry. Ten slashing damage from the ghouls.
Okay. Fuck it, why not? I'll take my second shot at W then. I'm
Sounds
gonna
great.
spread the love.
Go for it. You spread
And
that
I know
love
they give
around.
more attacks. Ooh, is that crit range? Hang on.
Get critty with it.
No, it's not. Son of a bitch. But that is a 24,
Hits.
yes. For a total of 7 damage.
Will bloody him.
Cool. I'm done.
No, Bronze, you're up. Feyros on deck.
He is gonna whack W plus with the power attack.
Okay, give him a go. Give him a whack. Whack attack.
15 to hit.
That hits. Roll your damage.
D8. Ooh. 13, 6, 19 damage.
19 damage. Ooh, he's a W plus. So that will exactly do it. So he also is dead. How would you like him to die, sir?
He was kind of holding his hammer with 2 hands, and that's how he blocked the previous one. And I imagine he just like hits him with the like the butt of the thing or whatever, and like knocks him into the rocks, and just hits the right way.
And he trips and tumbles and falls into the rock, and his cranium, which was already splitting from the impact, hits one of the rocks and completely busts open, and brains come spilling out. Anything else, my friend?
And no, that'll be it for him.
Then now Feyroth is up.
I do like the double shooty thingy in this case, where it's like I shoot one, like we did the other time, where I shoot one and then the other.
Yeah, 100%. Go for it. Start with your first guy.
Yeah, I'm also, because this guy's now dead, I'll do the swift action thingy to study this dude to get
Got
the
it.
extra bonus.
Fair.
Roll.
Yep.
Okay. That's gonna be like a 30.
Hits. Yeah.
Second one gonna be like a 16.
That also hits. Yeah.
Okay, and then first one, and then I add my stuff to it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, plus the 2. First one's gonna be a 13.
Great. That is more than enough damage to kill the guy on death's door.
And then the second one is also. Hold on, let me see. That one gonna be 11.
11 will be enough. So yeah, you get to kill them both. You get to finish off this room.
Pew pew. They did.
Cool, great. Then with yet another room full of dead ghouls, you guys have made your way into between you guys and Pabu. Technically, none of you guys have been in like this stretch here. You just saw Pabu disappear through this door. But as players, you know that the entire first floor has been cleared, and you are well into clearing, or excuse me, the second floor is cleared, and you are well into clearing the first. At this point, with it being 10 o'clock, I think I am ready to take us to the end here now that you guys have cleared a floor, and you probably only have one session or less to finish clearing out this guy, especially if we get more players. And we will pick up either here in Axeholm, or hopefully, ideally, we will pick up in that cave in Valmina with Titus turning into a werebore. That's where I'd really like to be in a week, but we'll see where we end up, and we'll come back to it in a week.
Awesome.
Oh, Becky, you still have to work for another hour? It's gonna be midnight where you're at in another hour. That's crazy.
Ooh, that's rough.
That's super rough. It must be end of quarter. Oh man, that's tough.
All right.
Well, we appreciate you being here. Thanks, Becky. You're the best. Last day of it. Cool. Joe, then I heard that all right from you. So I will.
I'm still having a hard time.
Yeah, you go finish it out, bud, and I will. I'm gonna go end stream, and if you guys are here, I'll say bye. But thanks for playing, guys.
Thank you for running.
Yeah, of course. I'll be back. All right, Becky. Thanks for being here, dude. Is it just us right now? I don't even have my stream manager up. I'm being a bad today. I haven't been paying attention. I've barely been keeping an eye on chat. Let's see here. How many of us we got? It's you and me. It's you and me right now, Becky. So I will let you go find some other form of entertainment. I'm gonna go entertain myself in the form of not doing anything. DMing is so like top of brain, like thinking heavy. It's just like my brain's so spun up and wound up. I gotta sit and stare at a screen for an hour before I have a chance of winding down and crashing. It's just so like it's very high frequency, you know. Yeah. So I'm gonna go do that, and I really hope that you get a chance to until 1, yeah, because you're gonna finish your high frequency work at midnight, and then you're gonna need your hour of decompressing at least after that. Yeah, dude, that's a whole lot. Well, you have my condolences. I'm glad that we could keep you company for at least the lion's share of the late night slot here. And at some point we'll get all my players in. At some point we'll get all my players in so that I can get through the chapter that I have these 2 guest stars in, and we can move into another chapter and we can rotate our stars, and that'll be fun. I think the timing will be good for that too. If you're just getting to the end of your quarter now, I think that'll work out well. But I'm gonna go take off. I wish you the best of luck with the rest of your night, and much love, and we will catch you when we catch you. You got my number. Hit me up. Night.